The Justice Department's release of approximately 3.5 million documents related to Jeffrey Epstein has brought renewed scrutiny to former President Donald Trump's relationship with the convicted sex offender. The massive trove of files, made public following congressional mandate, contains over 1,800 references to Trump and reveals previously unknown details about their decades-long association, a release Trump initially opposed. The document dump came only after Congress forced the issue through bipartisan legislation. Trump had actively resisted the release, personally lobbying Republican lawmakers at the White House to oppose the transparency measure. Despite his efforts, overwhelming public and congressional support led to the bill's near-unanimous passage in November 2025, with Trump eventually signing it into law. The irony was not lost on observers. During his first term and the years between his presidencies, Trump allies, including current FBI Director Kash Patel, had championed releasing Epstein files, suggesting the Justice Department was protecting Democrats and liberal elites while downplaying Trump's documented connections to Epstein. The newly released materials paint a complex picture. They include FBI interview notes with Epstein victims, unverified tip submissions, internal law enforcement communications, and extensive email correspondence between Epstein and various associates discussing Trump. Among the more significant disclosures, federal prosecutors gathered evidence showing Trump flew on Epstein's private aircraft multiple times during the 1990s, contradicting Trump's 2024 claim that he was never on the plane. The files also revealed that Justice Department officials subpoenaed Mar-a-Lago records before the criminal trial of Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's longtime associate now serving time for sex trafficking. FBI interview notes document one Epstein victim's account of Maxwell introducing her to Trump at a New York party, though the woman stated nothing inappropriate occurred. Another set of notes details how Virginia Giuffre, a prominent Epstein survivor who died in April 2025, worked as a teenager at Mar-a-Lago before being recruited to work for Epstein. Perhaps most controversial is an FBI compilation from August 2025 containing over a dozen allegations involving Trump, many apparently sourced from public tips submitted to the National Threat Operations Center. The document's purpose remains unclear, though it notes many allegations were unverified and some sources were never contacted. The Justice Department emphasized in its release statement that numerous claims against Trump in the files were untrue and sensationalist submissions made shortly before the 2020 election. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche stressed that the White House had no oversight of the document review process. The files offer glimpses into how Epstein viewed Trump after his 2016 election. Email exchanges between Epstein and various journalists, executives, and former Treasury Secretary Larry Summers reveal Epstein's commentary on the Trump presidency. In one notable exchange from December 2018, Epstein consulted author Michael Wolff on media strategy, asking, "What would Trump do when facing negative press coverage?" Summers, in emails with Epstein, referred to Trump as mentally ill, to which Epstein responded, "Not my friend, and I've told you that before," suggesting distance between the two men by that point, despite their earlier association. The document release has created an unusual political dynamic. Democrats eager to use the files against Trump joined with Republicans demanding transparency, creating the coalition that overcame Trump's resistance. The sheer volume of material, millions of pages released on a single day, means analysis will likely continue for weeks or months. Trump claimed Saturday that the documents absolve him, though he acknowledged not reviewing them personally. He threatened legal action against Michael Wolff over the revealed email exchanges. What remains clear is that the files document a relationship between Trump and Epstein that lasted years, included social interactions and private plane travel, and only apparently soured before Epstein's 2019 death in custody. The extent of that relationship and what Trump may have known about Epstein's criminal activities continues to generate intense public interest and political debate. The Justice Department maintains that some documents were withheld under legal exceptions, meaning the full story may still not be public. As researchers, journalists, and political operatives continue examining the massive release, additional revelations seem likely in the days ahead.